Creativity is an addiction. I know what it does to you. You lay awake at night. People steal from it all day. It puts you on a guilt trip. It makes you feel ugly because you feel like that you're just weird because you've got something that everybody else says they don't have, but they want what you have. And they take from it. They drive bigger and better cars, and you're going, all right, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And then it beats you up to the point where you finally just shut off your engines. I get it. Creativity is an addiction. We show up every day because we are addicted to the presence of creative energy. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. If all you had to do was catch up with nature, would you become part of the atmosphere or challenge the daily changes? You see, nature invites every one of us into its world. Look at how many people take the trees from the forest and build homes, backyard decks, and boardwalks. But from those masses, how many replenish the soil with the strength of a tree? We're so quick to kill spiders, only to complain about all of the insects in the air. We catch the fish. Hunters take down the deer, pheasant, ducks, and turkeys. But I'm not sure they're reinvesting in the product they feel they've got the right to kill. If all you ever had to do was catch up with nature, how many would ask, is there a need to what's already been done? Nature is all around us. Part of the celebration is accepting its fruit. Is that really what's important? To be the dominant figure in something that's taken on a completely different identity over the past 60 weeks? COVID-19 came from nature, or so we are told. It's proved its strength by stealing from us. And yet, looking at the numbers, even with a vaccine, nature keeps attacking. Is it just the media? Is it just what we're reading in the headlines? I sit inside the studio in South Charlotte, North Carolina, on this day, which is July 13th, 2021. So a few months have gone by since that entry into that journal. Outside of the studio window is the forest that I helped replenish in 1997 with 1,700 trees. And the trees are looking in at me. They look to be giggling this morning because they know that I'm talking about them. When I walk through this forest, I study not myself, not the beats of this heart, not the flow of the blood in my body, but rather the arrival of the energy that is present in the atmosphere and or the universe. This morning, on my everyday morning walk with my beautiful dog Jazzy, we caught the rays of the first light of the day. The sky with its brilliant colors of orange and pinks and blue. And you stop because you know in that moment of now, there is nothing that I can do as a human being that can be as brilliant as that artwork. I'm very pro when it comes to replenishing any soil. The soil in your heart, the soil in your forest, your yard, the soil. That's where things grow. Not in the presence of all things we want now in a perfect world, but rather you're investing in what will be here in the years ahead. I planted these trees. They were seedlings, not even 5 or 6 inches long. And now they're 17 to 30 feet tall. They're looking at me through the window. I'm in a 2-story, beautiful studio, and they're looking at me. You don't think I don't feel their energy? My biggest question is, do they know it was me? What about you and everything that lives within your presence, your circle? Do they know it was you? I'm Arroe. These are not my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.